So, hello everyone, welcome to Exampur. I hope you're doing well. Again, a very good afternoon or good evening because it's a time of 4 p.m. So, Dental World, Vicky, Virat, Mridul, a very good evening again. So, am I audible and visible? Please do let me know. Am I audible and visible? Everything is clear or not? Please do confirm. So, what is the question? So from the paper 2, we have a very interesting, a very important question for your mains perspective. Uh, yes, very good evening, Vicky Das, Suhana Sheikh. Yes, sir, all clear. Yes. So today's we have a question from the GS paper 2. So GS paper 2, the question is about from the topic of polity. So very simple question, but the question the technique to ask the question or the what the question is all about means the question do not looks like simple. First thing, make it clear. Second thing, if you just get the question and immediately start the answer writing, that is a very bad habit, because first thing, do clear or make clear that is if you have a question, make clear that is in the body part what is the demand of the question. So first thing, I will write the question. How far do you agree that how far do you agree that Constitution of India is federal? Constitution of India is federal. Okay, is federal in a structure, federal in a structure. Virat, if you have any doubt regarding the answer writing, because I think you attended very limited class for my answer writing. So if you have any doubt or if you facing any problem regarding this, please feel free to ask any doubt, any question. Vivek, very good evening. Okay. Structure and unitary in spirit. And unitary in spirit. Unitary in spirit. Justify your answer with suitable examples. Justify your answer. Justify your answer. Your answer with suitable examples. Okay, that is a question. Okay, sir. Ruhi Gitanjali Behra, very good evening. I think we have now a new faces in this classes, so most welcome to all of you who joined this class, and those who have a first class, very warm welcome. Okay, so first thing, how you will approach this type of question. First thing, the question is not a very straightforward. The question is about the, just like the, in simple we can say, the just statement wise, statement like questions. The question is about how far do you agree, means the question is asking to you that how far do you agree that Constitution of India, sorry, Constitution of India is federal in structure, You already know about what is federal, but in this question you have to give some examples. You have to justify why in Constitution of India is federal, or why India is federal. Okay, federal and unitary in spirit. Okay, I think in the politicians I already have told you that India is, or Indian Constitution is federal in nature or unitary in spirit. Okay, who told this? A very beautiful sentence. So KC Vere. So, but in the politician, I in that time I had not any approach like mains approach. I in that time I just doing that polity motions for your prelims perspective. So this time we have a questions of polity. This is a very simple question, but what you have to write this type of questions. So this is a very big problem regarding this, because suppose social justice questions are there, societies questions are there, IR questions are there, science and tech, economic question there. You have a sufficient point, but in polity you have to ensure about that you must have some point regarding this topic or regarding this polities questions. So this type of question, I think I never ever have done this topic, done this type of questions. So that's why I took this question. So yes. So first thing, how far means, this means you have to just do mention in your body part, that is what is a federal structure. Okay, in body part you have to do mention that is what is the federal nature of the constitution, and other dimensions you have to mention in the unitary part. Okay, simple questions is, that means in the introductions we just introduce something. But what about the body part? In the body part, federal natures, what are the federal features? Simple, what are the federal features of the Indian constitutions? There are so many points, but apart from this, you must have do mention, that is what is the unitary features. Okay, justify your answer with suitable examples. Justify means you just do mention some points that is basically means example. Okay, so very simple question, but the question is not straightforward. Okay, are you getting this question? The question, if you have any doubt, because after just getting confirmation from your side, I will just start this question, answer of this question. And conclusion, that is very simple. This is very simple question, but but in simple this is not straightforward. That is very a different part. Okay, so introduction, in body we have to mention federal features with the examples. If you just want to do some different from others answer writing, you must have to mention some examples, some current examples. If you have not just forcefully mention any example or any points, if you have any examples of current in the current scenario, please do mention. Okay, so in the introduction we have a first thing. In the introduction, yes Virat, Hindi medium students also write in the same way. Yes, you can also write in the same way. All the Hindi medium students, only one difference are the language. Otherwise, the structuring, otherwise the presentation, otherwise the content, otherwise the data, otherwise the facts, examples, all the things are same except language. Okay, so at least you are getting some ideas, getting some glimpse regarding the how to present the answers, how we have to use the content or data in our mains answer writing, at least. So because writing is not only writing is not sufficient, you have to write in proper manner, proper structuring, proper presentation with presentation. That is very very important. That will uh, that that is the way that you will get a good marks. Okay, so how you first, every questions have a three component: introduction, uh, body part, and conclusion. So introduction and conclusion, if you just forget to mention the introduction part, that is a very big blunder from your side, because introduction is very very important. If you by chance, if you just miss out the conclusion part, that is also very very big issue. Okay, so you must have to mention these two component, that is the introduction and the conclusion part. If question is not asking you have to write conclusion or not, then however despite this you have to do mention the conclusion part. Okay, so the introduction conclusion is the compulsory part or compulsory component of your mains answer writing. Body may be subjective. Okay, so let's start the answer writing. So first you just do mention in the introductions this line, federal in structure and unitary in spirit. Who coined this sentence? K.C. Vere. If you just want to start your introduction with this great personality, that is enough for your answer. Means you just do mention according to K.C. Vere. Okay, according to K.C. Vere, or simply we can say K.C. Vere coined the sentence or coined the line, that is a federal in structure, our Constitution of India. Okay, or simply you can just write according to the K.C. Vere, Constitution of India, Constitution of India is federal in structure or nature, federal in nature, but unitary in spirit. Virat, I think I'm thinking that after taking 1 month of class, from your side, if you take 1 month class of answer writing, I definitely assure you that your language preference will be changed, or not will be, can be changed. I'm not completely sure. Can we change? So if you just want to switch the language, definitely you have to switch your language preference, because in English you get a more chance, or more opportunities, and definitely you get a good marks from English preferences. So don't worry. And one thing, that is I am with you. That is very important part. Okay. Yes. Okay. If you feel that the introduction is very short, then please do some extra sentence with this introduction part. Yes. So if you just want to explain the federal term, please do explain. Means federal term, in simple and your own words. If you write your own word, that will fetch you more and more marks. Bookish language do not work, because I am a very big example in front of you. In ethics or in paper 4, I just tried to write 50% bookish language, 50%, but that time I got very less marks. But in next attempts, I got a very good marks, because everything I wrote in my own word. So your own word, own language is very very important. Don't worry about the the grammar, or don't worry about the completion of the sentence. Don't worry about that. Just start your main sentence writing with your own words. So after that, I will define the what is federal in simple words. Federal means simple. Federal means, or simply we can say here, federal means the division of power, division of power of power division of power between center and states, in terms of state list, in terms of center list, in terms of concurrent list. Okay, Ankit Sharma, most welcome. So one thing, the writing is not enough for your main answer writing. Writing in which way you are writing, that is very very important. Means I just write one sentence, and that is not a very big sentence. That is also a matter for your answer writing. And I just change my paragraph and do mention some other line. Okay, so that is a beauty. That is beauty of your answer. Presentation, that is very very important, as your content. Means content is important, yes, definitely, but your presentation is very very important, rather than your, as compared to your let's say your content or knowledge. So presentation, that is very very important, so keep in mind that is also. Now move on the next, that is a body part. In the body part, you have to mention federal natures, and other part. In the federal natures, you have to just do mention 4 to 5 point. That is sufficient, because this is a 10 marker question. 10 marker question, that is a means 150 words. 150 words, that means you have to write maximum 140 words. Don't try to write 150 words, because if you write 150 words, that is, yes, good part, but if you just save your time 10 words, that is a very big things in the last minutes or second of your examination. So body part, just do mention this subheading. So what should be the subheading? So just look again to the question, federal structure, first thing. So I do mention here federal features of India, or Indian constitutions. Okay, and just keep it the bracket, and next come to the point. If you just want to do 1 2 3 in this way, that is also good. If you just want to write this way, that is also good. If you just want to write this way, that is also good. But today I just want to write in this way, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so every day I will change my way to write the points and the dimensions. So what are the federal features? So in the polity, at least some points I think I I think so. In the federal features, yes, yes. In the 90 days case course, I did mention some federal features. So all of you are here. So one request from your side, that is, if you have any points regarding the federal features, we have Ankit, Virat, Midul, Dental, Gitanjali, Ruhi, Vivek. So please do comment on the comment section if any point regarding the filter. Okay, so let's start this point. So first point, we have a dual polity or simple dual polity. Dual polity of the constitution. Dual polity of the constitution. Part of the basic structure of the Indian constitution. Yes. But you have to write here federal features. Federal features. Okay. So please do let me clear. Federal features. What are the federal features? You have to write here. Okay. So dual polity means the division of power. Simply we can say dual polity, or first thing, definitely you have a points. Definitely you have points and good points. But in which way or what way you have to write here, I will tell you. Okay, I will tell you. So the presentation, the structuring of your sentence, that is also very, very important. Okay, division of power. Yes, dual polity with division of power. That is with division of power. Division of power. That is the first point. Yes. In short, that is very simple. In short, simple. Make your sentence, make your point short and simple. That is, the examiner are able to get your points, get your sense, or get the essence of the answers. Okay. Independent judiciary. Yes. Division of power, independent judiciary. Yes, yes. And next point. If you have any idea regarding this, please do mention anything. Don't think about if I just do wrong words, do wrong points. Don't fear about that. Please do mention whatever is in your mind. Okay. Virat, Ankit, Mridul, you also attended those classes, na? So please make some point. Judiciary system. Yes, judiciary systems are there, but which types of judiciary? Independent or integrated? Independent judiciary is a part of the federal features, and integrated judiciary is a part of the unitary features. So please make sure the independent judiciary is a part of the federal features. So I will write here. Okay. But before that, I will write here the written constitution. Written constitution. Again, I say this is a very simple question, easy question, straightforward question. But the asking of the question is not a very straightforward. It's a very typical around in metabolism, taxations, administration, even thought they govern the same citizens. Ankit Sharma, your point is definitely very valid, but you have to make point in your main answer writing. Your presentation is very, very important. So what you are writing in your mains examination, that is also very, very important. In which way, in what way you are writing, that is very also very important. So the way of you writing, so please ensure about yourself, that is your way of writing makes you or get you more and more marks, because writing is not more than enough. Way of writing is enough. Okay. Written constitution. Yes, written constitution. Indian constitutions largely a rigid constitution. Yes, rigid constitution, but this is not a yes, I can rigid and largely rigid and flexible both. We cannot say this the Indian constitution is largely rigid only. They are mix of blending. The mix of blending means they have rigid natures and as well as a flexible nature. But what makes the federal of the Indian constitution? That is very important. So we have a written constitution. Next point, supremacy of constitution. Yes. Written constitutions. Third point is, I just take a point from your comment section. Supremacy of the constitution. Yes, means in simple say the constitutional supremacy. Constitutional supremacy. If you have a doubt regarding, sir, may I mention the point, such as means what you just mentioning, just what you writing, in which way you writing, I also can write in my examinations or mains examination. Yes, definitely. This is a point format, and this type of questions, you just make sure that you have to mention your points in mention your answer, or write your answer in the point format. That is very very important. Reason reflection both, yes. Okay, no problem. But rigid and flexible both. Okay, so I just do mention rigid part, because when we take a rigid part only, that makes our Indian constitution federal in nature. Because when the rigidity is there, that means basically we can say there is a perfect division of power. Flexible means there is flexibility, means there is a not so federal that we just say. So in simple we can say, yes, rigid are there as well as flexible, but for the federal in natures we only consider rigid. Okay, a rigid constitution. Rigid constitution. Fifth point. Fifth, supremacy, independent judiciary. Yes, independent judiciary. Independent judiciary. 1 2 3 4 5. I think one or two line or 2 point I just want to mention. 6 point. 6 point. There is a bicameralism. Bicameralism means there is a lower house and upper house. Okay, so there is a bicameralism, means there is a Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha basically which represent the state's voice. State's voice. Okay, so state's voice means there is a division of power. States have a voice regarding the to make laws in the parliament. So bicameralism are there. Bicameralism. Bicameralism in terms of Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha in terms of Rajya Sabha. Okay, which basically voice of the states, or simply you can say voice of the states. Okay, 6 point. I just want to make another point. Bicameralism. Yes, bicameralism. Yes, any other point? I think 6 point is sufficient. I think 6th point is sufficient. If you have any point, please do let me know. 6 point, that is this is for one dimension. Okay, this is for dimension of the federal in nature. But what about the unitary in natures? So in the unitary in nature, you have to mention at least 4 to 5 points extra. So not extra in other part. So this is the one part. Okay, another part is unitary. Again, I just want to say this is a very simple question. Simple question. So I just give you one question for your homework. Please once try that you are able to attend or not. Unitary features. This type of questions only and only is asked from the citizenship. Himalayan Yogi. Unitary. Again, citizenship, single citizenship, or first thing, dual citizenship are not there. So you cannot mention citizenship, only citizenship, because in the federal features, dual citizenship is a part of these features, but single citizenship is the part of the unitary natures. Okay, so Himalaya Yogi, I think you are a strong center. Yes, you can also write a strong center. Yes, strong center, a strong center, or simply you can just write the not here. Sorry, not here. I just sorry for that. Not in unity features, judiciary, single constitutions. Yes, stronger center, or single citizenship. There are lots of example, but in the unitary features, I just want to do mention some examples of current examples. Okay, if you have current examples regarding this, an example regarding the Maharashtra political turmoil, regarding anything just you recently you have been heard about or seen in the news uh, or TVs. Okay, so in the federal features, in first, the way of expressing the point is different. Okay, Mm, single flexible single flexible single flexible constitution. In the federal features we have a rigid nature. Okay, but in the unitary features we have a flexible constitution. So flexible is a part of the unitary natures, or rigid is a part of the federal features. That why? Because in the rigid constitutions we are not able to change frequently any laws, any rules, regulations in our constitutions. That is that makes ensure that there is a division of powers. We cannot immediately or frequently change the laws and regulations of between, or change the powers what the two bodies between them, that is center and the states. And in the flexible there is some opportunities to change the laws, rules, regulations, and simply we can say frequently, or ordinaries, laws, ordinaries, or the simple we can say ordinary majority. So single flexible constitutions with strong center, strong center, strong center. Next point, internal relation defense in hand of center. Yes, that is very valid point. Emergency provision. Yes, emergency provision, that is very important. Veto power. Yes, Supreme Court, High Court, local. Yes. First thing, I just want to take Himalaya Yogi, that is a internal relations defense in hand of centers. Yes, internal relations, or simple we can say foreign relations. Okay, foreign affairs relations, that comes under the center. So just I will write in this way, foreign affairs, power, and the defense, in the hand of center. Okay, next point is integrated judiciary. India has both independent and integrated judiciary. Okay, so independent is a part of federal and integrated is a part of the unitary. So integrated judiciary, Virat, are you getting my point? Are you comfort now? Feeling comfort? because I think you joined very little class or very less class of the answer writing session. Integrated judiciary, international. Yes, international you can write, but best is the foreign affairs. Okay. Okay, no problem. Concurrent list center supremacy. Yes. Yes. Means supremacy. Supremacy in concurrent list. Concurrent list. Supremacy of concurrent list of supremacy of center in concurrent list. Supremacy of center in concurrent list. Okay. Yes. Single citizenship. I think no one is. Yes. Next point is single citizenship. Single citizenship. This type of questions basically we are not able to mention an example, latest example. So how, despite this, I just want to try at any example if find that yes, this example is suitable for you, any point regarding just I am doing mention. Single citizenship. Yes, Ajit, single citizenship are there. And the next is the all India service. All India service. All India services. There are three all India services, that is a IAS, IPS and IFS. IFS means not foreign, forest service. Okay. So if you just want to do mention, please mention IAS, IPS and IFS. This is a forest. Okay. Not forest, foreign, not foreign. Okay. Next is the emergency. Okay. Emergency provision. Regarding emergency provisions, center or parliament only have a right to make or impose or restrict the emergency provisions. So center have only sole power with respect to the emergency provisions. Emergency provisions. Okay. Yes. Any point? Single citizenship. Yes, I have done this point. Appointment and removal of CAG. Appointment and removal of the UPSC. Many more examples are there, but just I do mention here one example. Appointment and removal of CAG, Comptroller Auditor General, UPSC, etc. Okay. Any examples? If you have, please do comment on the comment box. Election commissions are there. Okay. So I think that is sufficient because 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4, 8 points, 10 marks questions, and you state tech contingency loans also need to take approval from center. I think yes, definitely right. Actually what happens, if you just want to make point from this side, one thing, the state have more liberty to make loans or take loans from the market, one thing. And next thing is there are articles regarding, I'm not able to remember, regarding the imposition of the central interstate relations. Article 263 are there. So there are so many examples of unitaries features, so many examples, but you have to limit yourself. That is, this is the top 10 examples, top 10 points that is comes under the unitary features. So first you have to mention first point, that is what top 10 points. After that you can think that yes, I have enough space, I just want to do mention some other points. Yes, definitely go through. Lok Sabha election. Yes, definitely you can mention. But 8 point is more than sufficient, because in your examination, in your mains paper, you have a limited time, you have a limited space, and within this limited space, you have to mention important point. Not only mentioning point, you have to get or fetch a good marks what you just mentioning your point in your examinations. So please do make sure that what you are writing in your mains paper, what the way of writing, what the way of writing, what are the preference of writing, whatever the preference means, what points you just do mention in the first point, that is here. Because any examiner, when just check your copies, then first go to the first point, that is a simple this point. And if you just write a very good point, then definitely the examiners have automatic have idea that yes, this candidate is very good points are there, then definitely you will get a good marks. Okay, so these things you also have to keep in mind, because writing is not enough, the way of writing and what the way of writing is in the mains examination, that is also very important. Okay, finally I just come to the conclusion part. Okay, so in the conclusion part, I repeated some point, that is you have a pre-prepared conclusion part, pre-prepared introduction part. So whenever you need regarding, suppose you have a question regarding the constitutions or federal features or regarding the unitary features, then you must have the points or the data or something which just you have to do mention in the conclusion part. You must have a pre-prepared data or conclusion part. Every topics you must have a one line or one point data. So in this point, in this question, in the conclusion part, conclusion should not more than 25 to 30 words. If, or simple we can say, in the examinations environment, suppose this is a page, there is a margin, if you write one suppose there is a 4 words in one line. Okay, 4 words in one line. Okay, when you just come to the conclusion part, then please do mention that is your conclusion will be at least 2 to 3 lines, and not more than 5 lines, means not more than 5 lines. Okay, 5 lines is more than enough, but please do ensure that there is a always 2 to 3 lines, that is more than sufficient. 2 to 3 lines. Okay, why I am telling you? Because I am a very big sufferer. Okay, so in the conclusion part, you have to do mention that is yes, India is federal in nature and unitary in bias. Federal unitary in bias means center have a more power in terms of, we have already seen, but according to the Niti Aayog or reports, we have to promote the cooperative federalism. We have a cooperative federalisms, we have competitive federalisms. Okay, they are the some concept regarding this. So you must do mention that is a yes, we are federal in nature, but we must include or we must follow the concept of cooperative federalism, competitive federalism. Yes, quasi-federal. Yes, quasi-federal in nature, in simple. But please do mention these keywords, competitive federalism, cooperative federalisms, that is very important keywords. Okay, so yes, definitely you just do mention therefore, not therefore, not therefore, please do mention, that is, does Indian Constitution, does Indian Constitution, does Indian Constitution, Indian Constitutions is a quasi-federal, but we must promote, your conclusion should look like very simple, very simple. Don't fear about if I just make my sentence very simple, I will get marks or not. You will get marks, good marks. Okay, we must promote also cooperative federalism, competitive federalism, and one other kind of federalism, that is I'm not able to remember. Cooperative federalism, cooperative and competitive, and next one is which kind of federalisms? Actually, in my 812 classes, I have mentioned such kind of federalism, but right now I'm not able to recall which type of federalisms. If you have any idea, Vivek, Midul, Himalaya Yogi, Virat, what kind of federalisms another in Niti Aayog reports, one other kind of federalisms are there. I'm not able to recall. If you have any idea, if you have any, just I'm not able to recall right now. So if you have any idea regarding this cooperative federalism, competitive federalism, and one kind of federalisms are Vivek, Ankit, Ajit, anybody else, if you have any idea regarding this. Let's forget. Okay, no problem. That is sufficient. If you have no idea, don't worry. Cooperative federalisms and competitive federalism. That's it. Okay. In the main examinations, there can be such kind of situation like you are not able to recall something, a very good point. Just skip it and move forward. Okay. So that is all about. One question for you. I just want to give you for your homework. Please try to don't remember, sir. Okay, no problem, not an issue. So Himalaya Yogi, is it your first class? I think this is your first class. So one question I just give you, and please do daily answer writing practice. One question I will give you on the daily basis. Please write and take feedback from my side, and where you Just post your answer. I just mentioned some. No idea. No problem, Vivek. No issue. Union and the state both have their respective authority from it. Yes. So the question is for your homework. I just yes sir first. Okay. The question is examine the concept of separation of power. Concept of separation of power. This is also from your polity part, so also very easy. Separation of power. Why strict separation of power is not feasible? Why strict separation of power is not feasible. Why strict separation of power is not feasible or practical for a country, or practical for a country. For a country, dual federalism. No, not dual federalism. Sir, PSIR. Virat, what do you want to say? Means lecture. Practical for a country like India. So this is your homework question. I just keep side. Please do a screenshot, and where you posted these questions, I just give you a mail ID without a space. Sanjeev Nayak. Without a space, just write Sanjeev Nayak 1621 without a space @gmail.com. Okay, Sanjeev Nayak 1621 @gmail.com. Okay, so here you can post your answer. Okay, so I just drop this one. Please take a screenshot of this mail ID. Okay, now. So I hope you enjoyed this a very beautiful session. If you have any doubt, please do let me know. Any doubt regarding this question? Yes, PSIR. Yes, Virat. Actually, my team is working on that, and very soon we come up with a very good batch of PSIR in both bilingual or complete in English medium. Okay, so any doubt regarding this? No doubt from my side. Finally, Mirdul, Raj, I'm very happy. No doubt from your side. So yes. Thank you so much, Himalaya Yogi. Actually, what's your good name? Vivek, thank you so much. Mridul, Virat, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. So the class will be held on daily for 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. 3 p.m. ATL class and 4 p.m. answer writing class. Okay, so please do join the class daily. Okay, so thank you so much. Apurva, Virat Chaudhary, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Apurva. Okay, thank you so much.